welcome. It's so great to have you back.
Oh, I can't believe it's been over 2 years.
Something.
Adrian and I are dear friends for a long time, and my name is Mark Coleman, and I have been in the antique and estate jewelry business personally almost 46 years, and my family's been doing it for 5 generations. I have brought to Adrian's store a vast collection at all different price points. Some are a couple $100 and some are aspirational. Beautiful pieces from all different periods of time that all of you need to come see. There are pieces here from the Georgian period. Martha Washington could have worn it. There are pieces here that our grandparents enjoyed. And there are some very good buys on some millennial pieces that are from 20 years ago. But let's have fun. Adrian's my Vanna White today. She is wearing one of my premier pieces, and this is a Van Cleef and Arpels Alhambra necklace made in the early 1970s, and it's stunning, and it needs a home. We would love for you to come see it. But let's take a moment, Adrian, and I just want to say this is day 2, right?
Right.
And we had a great day yesterday, didn't we?
Yeah, everybody had so much fun and took home beautiful surprises that they didn't expect from.
And what I love doing is telling each of you the story behind each of the pieces that I've lovingly brought back to their former glory and made them perfect for you to wear on a daily basis.
I'm glad you said that, because we've had other estate shows, and you don't see the conditioning that Mark and his artisans bring to their collection. The pieces are in great condition, and you'll be able to treasure them for a long time.
So I'm going to take a moment, and I'm going to start showing you some of the toys that need adoption. So I love this retro design 1940s Tiffany brooch that's made with moonstones and garnets, and it's just a celebration of the 1940s, and it needs a home. It looks like a boutonniere on me, doesn't it? And it's just, it's really darling. I have an exceptional buy on a same period of time, an art retro design, oval, natural ruby, set in platinum with baguettes and round diamonds, and it's under $2,000. This is a stunning piece, and it needs adoption. It needs a home. And I think Arkansas is the perfect place for it.
Well, it's the color.
Oh, there you go. I never even thought about that. Now we can go back to just 20, 25 years ago, and all the beautiful, when the heyday of the princess cut diamond. You can enjoy a 1.25 carat set in a beautiful architectural design in 18 karat white gold with baguettes and diamonds, and it's just in perfect shape.
This is beautiful.
It's
and
just,
the price on that one is just glorious.
I mean, $5,500 for something that's a 1.25 center and another 1.5 carat of diamonds in the mounting. Oh my gosh. But let's have some more fun. This bracelet could have been worn by Daisy in The Great Gatsby. And it is incredible in its design. It's high Art Deco. I love the marquee diamonds in the center, and if you look very closely at it, the calibrated and cut natural emeralds are cut like eyebrows around eyes on the marquee shapes. And look at that. It is on fire, and of course it's in that wonderful, delicious platinum. And it deserves to live in Hot Springs, Arkansas. So let's skip around at a few other pieces. I'm going to show you something historical. And when I say historical, I mean that this piece could have been worn in the 1750s all the way up to the 1830s. What you don't know is the fact that if you wanted white metal during that period of time and you were a person of means and you had the money to buy a diamond, the only thing you could set it in was sterling silver. And those are rose-cut diamonds and sterling silver. This is made during the Georgian era. And they actually have foil backs on the back of the diamonds. They're just wonderful. And this is a museum piece that can be owned privately.
Let's talk about what foil back means.
Foil back means that they didn't know the process on how to make a diamond bright, so they actually put aluminum foil behind it. It was crazy. Now I took time here, because you girls don't wear bar pins anymore, but I took the time to convert an Art Deco bar pin into the most amazing line pendant. And you girls could wear this all the time. It's perfect for Netflix. You can have fun doing whatever you want, looking beautiful. My wife and I, we made a decision during the pandemic and the shutdown to dress up and eat in the dining room 3 times a week and put the technology away and enjoy life. All right, let's take a moment and look at this. Scarlett O'Hara could have worn this and gone with the wind. This is called a Victorian book chain with a beautiful, beautiful locket that's made to hold a memento, and it would be a beautiful addition to your collection for those of you who collect. Now, Adrian told me that some of you girls might have a little New Orleans influence. This brooch was, and it's also a pendant. You see the little swivel on the back that can go up or down. You can wear it as a pendant. Is in the fleur-de-lis design. It's only 6.5 carats of diamonds. And it's just beautifully made. And it's original box. It's arts and crafts box from around 1910. It's to die for. And there again, it's waiting for its adoption. I'm thinking I'd like to show you something very rare and exceptional. It's so new to me that I only had time to put a string tag on it. But let me tell you about it. If you were a person of means during the Victorian era and you traveled to Europe for the Grand Tour, you would have traveled to the Vatican, and only in the Vatican did they make micro mosaics that were exported to all over the world, and these are mid-Victorian authentic micro mosaic earrings from that period of time, and they need a home. And some of you out there are wanting to adopt it. Now we could do a beautiful variation of the Lady Di, but in emerald. Look at that mid to late 20th century oval emerald surrounded by 2 rows, a double halo of diamonds, and it's just...
And I don't know if people can tell just by the camera, but the color and the brilliance on this emerald is exceptional, and it just is, it melts your mouth in the green. But
so green is known as a restful color to the eye, and when you have an intensity of the pigment, that's when it is rare and exceptional emerald, and this falls in that quality, and that's what Adrian's alluding to. So we're going to jump to the next case, and we're going to look at some pieces that are more 20th century, mid to late, and great buys. And we're going to see some fun treasures. So ladies, who remembers the free form of the 80s? You girls had great fun. And it's back. And did you know that the latest thing in fashion is yellow gold? Look at the color of that sapphire and that beautiful emotional movement of that ring. And it's just, it's a beautiful piece for $24.95. It's fabulous. Afghanistan's noted for its beautiful lapis. And this was made in the 70s. This is a classic 70s ring, and that lapis is just beautiful. It's natural color, surrounded by a halo of diamonds. It's beautiful. But we need you all to come visit us today. I'm only here until 6 o'clock tonight. And we need to have fun. So one of the Pantone colors for this spring is purple. Why not celebrate the architectural design of that beautiful amethyst from the 1970s? This is crazy cool. It's a naked oval amethyst held literally in by an architectural design. It's really special. I love that. So here we are a bit in purple land. Amethyst looks so good contrasted with little green garnets. Doesn't that look beautiful? With diamonds. And look at the price of this, $1,295.
I think that's one of the best values.
This is, you're not going to faint on the couch over my prices. You're going to love me. Look at this antique reproduction. It's probably made in the 90s with a beautiful amethyst encrusted in diamonds for $895.
You couldn't touch making that setting today under
It would
$4,000.
be ridiculous how much it would cost. What you don't realize, ladies and gentlemen, is that gold is $1,800 an ounce today. Everything's expensive. And of course, here's my 1940s. He needs a name. Look at that hummingbird pin with rose-cut diamonds. This is called a briolette cut amethyst. Briolette is like the cut of a piece of glass off a chandelier. And he is in all rose gold. He is exquisite. And Adrian tells me out here in your land, you have the hummingbirds like we have on the East Coast, right?
I do. They're so delightful to watch.
I have here an incredible extinct Mississippi River pearl brooch that was made in the beginning of the 20th century. These little fingernail pearls were plentiful in the Mississippi River, and pollution has robbed us of that. It's really sad. And this needs to be put into somebody's permanent collection. It's a brooch, but could be worn as a pendant. Now let's hop the pond and talk about some of the European pieces. This is natural oxblood coral from the Mediterranean in high carat gold from Italy. It's beautiful. It has a companion high carat chain to go with it that's in two-tone. It's just amazing. It's just really, really very pretty. For some of you women who have beautiful dark hair, that chakra red would be just amazing. Now, any of you know the story of alexandrites? These are natural alexandrites that change color depending on their light source. Right now, to us, they're looking a little bit smoky lavender. But if we put it under different light sources, they'll turn green. And that's how nature made them. Really fun.
We'll be back in just a little bit.
And thank you for listening to us. I know this is long, but we're excited to share our toys with you. You have a good time.